Welcome back, friends. I hope you're ready because we are kicking off a two-part series for the happiest hour. It's all about Pinot. Joining us now for a drink is Adam Acquista Pace up Acquista Pace's Marcus. I know you love your wine, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. I'm doing good. I'm excited because everybody talks about Pinot, and we were talking before we got started just because I wanted to be educated, right?
Yes.
Pinot is a type of grape.
Yes.
Tell me about this history.
So Pinot. So what most people know is Pinot Noir.
Yes.
And it is a European grape variety of Vitis vinifera, which is the European grape which they use to make fine wines with.
Ooh.
It's considered one of the international grape varieties that makes some of the best wine in the world. It is a very fickle grape, though. It has very thin skins and is very temperamental about where it's grown, and so it makes it more expensive because it is thin skin and it's susceptible to other things, but it makes some of the most fantastic, glorious wines in the world.
Well, we're going
some of the most expensive wines in the world.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about. So we brought some other grapes to kind of have an idea. Most people know, hey, look, there's black grapes, there's red grapes, there's white grapes. We brought some muscatines.
Wait, these are green. We call these white grapes?
It's white. This is the thing. Most of the pigments come from, like for wine grapes, the pigment comes from all the color comes from the skins.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a handful of grapes out there called Tenture grapes whose flesh is colored in the inside, but almost all the color from wine grapes comes from the skins.
Now wait a minute.
Okay.
You're telling me when I go to the grocery store like Acquista Paces and I say I want the green grapes, I really should be saying white grapes?
Well, we would consider those. We call them green grapes, white grapes. You can call them whatever you want to call them.
Just get it.
But it's not red, right?
Right, it ain't red.
It's not
what
red.
is this? I've never seen this before.
Well, those are muscadines.
Oh, the muscadines,
I know.
which I know your dad grows.
He does. He's got a bunch of them. But I've just brought these for fun, just to kind of show that there are different colors of grapes. And so people always, they ask a lot, because then you have about Pinot Noir. Noir means black, so the dark Pinot. There's Pinot Blanc, which is the white Pinot, and there's Pinot Grigio, or gray Pinot. Actually looks like it's pink. Now, there's even another grape variety called Pinot Meunier, but we're not going to talk about that because they usually make sparkling wines with that.
Now, wait a minute. First of all, I need a drink hearing all of this education because I just learned so much, and I hope you all just learned so much as well. Pinot Noir.
Yes.
So it's red wine.
All right.
Because it's dark?
All right. Yes, that's right. So it's all about the skins. So we can make any red wine white. So what you do is when you crush the grapes, you pull the skins off. And that's what I'm going to pour you right now. So this is called Left Coast. This is a white Pinot. It's made just like you make a white wine, except it's made with red grapes. And
Wait,
so they
how
pull
do they make it clear?
Because they just pull the skins off. If you want to make a rosé, you leave the skin sit in there for a little bit longer. That's all it is. And so I know it's blowing your mind.
And we haven't even had a drink yet, and I'm already mind blown.
Not yet.
Now
all
this is the good conversation to
That's
have
right.
while you're drinking
You
some
like
wine.
this? All right. So this is
it's the skin.
It's all about the skins. Now, so if you take Pinot Noir, Pinot Blanc, and Pinot Grigio, they come from the same grape. Mm-hmm. The difference is there's a mutation in the skins. And so it can even happen spontaneously in a vineyard. So the reason why they have different flavors is because when most of that flavor comes from the skins, you like that? And even the color.
This is delicious.
It's good.
And what's the name of this brand again?
This one's called Left Coast. So this is a white Pinot. And this is from Oregon. I wanted to show you that, and so the only difference not the only difference because this is from France, but the difference is this wine is left on the skins.
Wait, so the Left Coast is not from France?
It's from Oregon.
Oregon, okay, and this one is from France.
It's from France. So the best places in the world to grow Pinot Noir. Well, Pinot Noir loves cool climates. All right, the grape loves cool climates. Mm-hmm. It needs a little bit of a breeze because it's got that thin skin, and so it needs to be dried out a little bit so it's not susceptible to rot. But you can make it. It is a thinner skinned grape. But it has tons of flavor, and it has higher natural acidity. So this makes some of the most delicate and beautiful wines in the wine world. Also used to make champagne, the wines from Burgundy. So easy to drink, but can be very sophisticated, but very simple too.
Why does it taste so much drier, red wine, than white wine? Like again, this is also a Pinot.
So you're not just tasting. So there's drier. So there's drier as in the absence of sugar, And so in the skins and in the stems and those other things, there's astringency called tannin. You ever steep a bag of tea too long? You know that metallic,
Yes.
that metallic flavor? That's
Yes.
called tannin. Tannin is located in the stems and in the seeds. So you ever eat a grape that has a seed in the inside?
I do.
And you know it's bitter?
Yes.
That's tannins. The same thing you.
And they put that in our wine?
Well, it's when they crush the grapes. The grape is macerating in the juice, and so what happens is those tannins and things they come out. But the great thing about the tannins is that's one of the things that helps wines to gives it structure and allows it to age. When you age a wine in a barrel, it kind of does the same thing.
Right.
You're getting barrel tannins and other things and other flavors from the barrel. But that's one of the things that you're getting. So if they pulled the skins off of this wine, we'd have a clear wine just like this.
This is fascinating. And look, you all, that left coast wine, the bottle has already been opened, meaning it's going to stay with me because I really enjoyed that. Look, cheers to you, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the lesson. And remember, you all, next week we will have another conversation about Pinot, so make sure to tune in. If you want to pick up any of these wines, head over to Aquistapaces. They have 3 locations, one in Covington, Mandeville, and Slidell. For more information, aquistapace.com is their website. And remember, always drink responsibly. Ooh, I got a sip left. I'm going to finish this and we'll be right back with more Great Day Louisiana.